Hi everyone, so welcome back to another academic video. This week I'm going to chat about prizes and why academic prizes matter for staff as well as for students. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Caroline. I'm a UK-based physics lecturer. And prizes, I mean, who doesn't like getting a prize or an award, getting recognised for your work? And I think quite often when we think about universities, we think about student prizes. And yes, they are super important, undergraduate prizes, PhD and postdoc prizes. But also, it's really important to consider prizes and awards for lecturers and professors. So in this video, I thought I'd chat a little bit about these kind of awards, where they are, where you can get them from, and why you might want to be considering at least putting yourself forward or nominating others for a staff level university award. I guess the first thing about awards is it's just sometimes really nice to get a well done, if you like, or a pat on the back to say that you're doing a good job. And as academic members of staff, so be that a research fellow, a teaching fellow, a lecturer, reader, professor, part of our job is to give feedback to students. And sometimes that feedback is, going to be well done, a positive feedback. We might nominate our students for awards or celebrate with them when they maybe win an award at a conference. So quite often as academics, we are the ones saying well done to others, which is quite right. Part of our role is to encourage and support our undergraduate and our postgraduate student populations. However, as academic colleagues, it's also quite nice when somebody says, well done to you as well. And I think it is really important to recognise that as we go through our academic careers, it is still possible to win awards and put ourselves forward for prizes, at the junior lecturer level, the senior lecturer level, and even at the professor level. Prizes can be beneficial to both staff and students. And the other thing to think about, of course, as well, is a small thing, but sometimes prizes come with money. So you might get a monetary prize, you might get like a physical kind of goodie bag or something for winning something. And most importantly, if you do win a prize, you're able then to put it on your CV. And that can be super useful when you're applying for your next research position, when maybe you're looking to change university, or indeed you're applying for your next research grant application. So in all seriousness, whilst awards are a nice thing to get regardless, they're also an important thing to be thinking about in terms of our careers and our career progression. Because what the award is really saying is it's saying that you're recognised by either your immediate peer community within your department at your university or your faculty, or it's being recognised within your research contribution to your research area, or you're getting some kind of outreach or maybe even national award for your activities and your academically and scholarly pursuits. So it's a really nice metric, I guess, if you like. If you're winning an award, it shows that what you're doing is of value to a relevant member or relevant sector of the community linked to your university position. So where as staff members then do we look when we're looking for securing these prizes and awards and this kind of thing? There's several different places. Your department might have an award scheme. So my department has a recognition scheme, and we have a number of prizes each semester or each year that are awarded based on contributions that staff members have made within our department. So at the very immediate level, there are departmental level physics prizes that are open to staff to be able to nominate or self-nominate colleagues in order to win that award. Then if you go a little bit kind of wider out, we've also then got faculty awards. So that, a faculty now is a collection of departments. So these are the faculty awards where you're looking across, say, several departments and you're recognising individual staff members or maybe teams or groups of staff members and the contribution that they're making towards the university. Then you've got university prizes. So the departments make up the faculty, and in the UK, faculties then make up the university. At my university, we have 3 faculties. I am in the Faculty of Engineering and Physical Sciences because my department is physics. So alongside the departmental prizes and the faculty prizes, there may also be university prizes. So within the university structure, quite often you'll find that there are already university awards and prizes that people can go for. Outside of the university structure, then I would be looking towards my research area. So as a physicist, I have a number of UK-based research councils that I look to when I'm trying to secure funding in order to fund my research and that of my students. Those research councils may be offering prizes for scholarly or research pursuits each year, but also I belong to a number of professional bodies. So again, as a physicist, as you'd expect, I belong to a scientific body and a physics-based body, and they too, for their members, offer physics-based prizes. So outside my department, I'm able to look within my research area and the organisations, the research councils, these professional memberships, I can look at those organisations and they also might be offering annual or bi-yearly academic scholarly prizes that people can apply for. And then outside of the research prizes, of course, there's national things to get involved in. When I was a student, for example, I actually gave a talk to members of parliament and it was organised very much at a national government level. And the same can be true potentially of your research contribution. It might be that you're able to apply for a national prize. There could be national themed topics, national challenge areas that you may be able to put your particular research forward and apply to that particular award. So there's different award places that you can look for, both within the university and outside the university. And you can also look at different types of award based on your career stage. So obviously, as a student, as an undergraduate and a PhD student, there are prizes designed for those points in your career. However, when you become a research fellow, a teaching fellow, as you become a lecturer, a senior lecturer, there's also prizes relevant to those parts of your career. Now, as a lecturer, if you're just a few years after finishing your PhD and your postdocs, and this is maybe your first lectureship appointment, quite often there are early career prizes. So they have conditions on them. You can only have worked for a certain number of years after the award of your PhD and then your postdocs, but they are designed to support and encourage early career lecturers to be able to demonstrate what they're up to and have an award to apply for. Quite often as well, you'll find that there's awards for people who are maybe towards the end of their career, so kind of like a lifetime achievement award for very established professors who are, excelling amazingly in their research areas. And so you find these kind of like these overarching lifetime awards for people's kind of contribution to their research field over a prolonged period. What's quite interesting lately, at least in the kind of the science discipline, is that we've had these awards for our early career lecturers and we've had these awards for our professors, but quite often there's not so many awards for people in the middle of their career. And I think people are recognising that now and are starting to make more opportunities for mid-career academics as well to have academic prizes to be able to go forwards for. So if we've then decided that maybe every now and then it's a good idea, if your research is going well, you've done a really good teaching contribution, to think about putting yourself forward for a prize, then it gets that really awkward bit. Do you self-nominate in order to be considered for an award or a prize? Or do you wait for somebody to nominate you? Now, I think most of us wouldn't want to put ourselves forward. I think sometimes people can be quite reserved about wanting to kind of push their own research forward in terms of a prize. And we'd much rather sit back and wait for somebody else to notice what we're doing. And when they notice it and put us in for an award, we're pleased that somebody else has seen our research or our teaching contribution. I'm definitely not the best at self-nominating for awards. I'm not sure if I don't think I've ever self-nominated for an award. I've nominated other people, but I don't think I've ever self-nominated myself for an academic award. It's a tricky subject. It is tricky. Let me know in the comments, have you ever self-nominated yourself for an award? Or do you always wait to be nominated by somebody else? But yeah, let me know. Are you a fan of academic prizes, or would you just rather they don't exist? You just want to get your head down and do your job, do your research and do your teaching? Do leave me a comment. I really do love reading all the comments. It's so lovely to have this space on YouTube where we can talk all things academic and university. As always, do keep looking after yourselves, stay safe. I'll be back here next Monday with another academic video. So I will see you then. Take care, and yeah, I'll see you next Monday. Bye.